Hey y'all, it's me, Sheldon Strickland, here with the Supply Chain Automation Workforce Hub team. Now, in today's video, guys, we have a special treat because we are highlighting another individual that supports registered apprenticeships across the nation. Now, this individual goes by the name of Jason Andrews, and he is a training director out of Savannah Electrical Training Alliance. So everyone, let's give it up. I had an opportunity to speak to him, so let's take a look.
My name is Jason Andrews. I'm the training director for Savannah Electrical Training Alliance. Savannah Electrical Training Alliance is a conglomerate of the IBEW and NECA. So yeah, we have local 508 and then we have our local NECA chapter. They make up our committee, which is basically our Savannah Electrical Training Alliance. That's our apprenticeship program. What we do is, we're focused on electrical construction. 90% of our work here in local 508 is industrial electrical work. So
Gotcha.
That's the big stuff. We're working on the power plants, the nuclear power plants. We've got the ports. We've got all the major paper mills, chemical processing plants. It's all heavy industrial. It's we work with big stuff and big electricity. You got to be well trained. So we're getting where, people are going to colleges and they're getting degrees and they're not getting jobs. But we've got jobs. We're going to train you from day one. There's not going to be any student loans involved in this. You're going to be getting a paycheck. And then, our tuition and book of modules fees are like less than half the cost of a technical school.
Yeah. Supply Chain Automation Workforce Hub, we have that intermediary relationship with the Department of Labor. So can you talk about how that relationship has helped, develop and expanding your registered apprenticeship program?
Yeah, I mean, we're applying for a grant, and that grant is going to be utilized basically to improve our classroom experience. Like I said about that homework, a lot of our homework has gone to a computer-mediated learning, CML. So, we've got to sit there sometimes and work with our students on that CML based homework. And part of doing that is being able to have some computer screens on the wall that they can see what I see, and we can communicate at the same time. We're trying to improve the classroom facilities, try to get some bigger TVs in there, some audio equipment, just that it improves the learning experience.
That's huge, because believe it or not, I've even went to Indianapolis. I've been to Maryland. We're actually going to New Mexico. Just to talk about what it is that the SCA is doing is, we're providing this funding, this incentive funding, via the Department of Labor. And so we're trying to connect those employers. We're trying to let them know, hey, if you guys need some money, matter of fact, my project manager, James Price, that's his first line whenever he goes up, like, hey, I got money. If y'all want to utilize this funding, of course you can't use it for wages or whatnot. But if you need just, some additional funding to, like you said, upgrade, your classrooms or upgrading training facilities, that's what you can do. So this is huge. I'm excited.
Yeah, we have some training equipment. We were looking at it. We have a big PLC instrumentation set up, and some of our pieces, they break over time. Things bore out. When we're using industrial grade, equipment, that costs money. So this grant is going to help us replace those pieces so we can get our instrumentation system back up and running.
Congratulations, Andrews, and all that you do for Savannah Electrical Training Alliance out of Savannah, Georgia. Guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to engage with us by visiting our website at www.scworkforcehub.com. I'm your host, Sheldon Strickland, and we're signing out. But before we do, thanks for tuning in. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.